This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on, and let me know how I'm getting on as well. I'd like feedback of all types. So thank you once more to Fanhome for providing me with this kit. I hope you enjoy the build. Let's get on with it. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. A very warm welcome to issue 100, the landmark issue of the Dodge Charger RT. I say landmark because it's 100. It's not finished yet. There's another 20 issues to go. So we're sort of 4/5 of the way, 5/6 of the way there. But yes, let's get on with this. We're going to be continuing with the boot, the trunk, after looking at Shaw. Magdalene Shaw. Not him. That's the other one. That's not Deckard. Deckard was the other one that was in Hobbs and Shaw. He's the original brother. I'd say Christopher, but I don't think he is. Stephen? I don't know. I can't remember now. Owen. There we go. The mother of Deckard and Owen. There we go. Cool. So that's what we've got. Looking at her. The Dodge Demon 340. Right. Old school again. What year was that? 1970s. Cool. Right, the inner boot panel is what we've got. That's where it goes on the inside of the boot. Fairly easy thing to build. We're putting a bit of attachments to it, fitting the lock cover that we kept from last time, then fitting that into there, and basically that's about it. So yeah, eliminating the excess weight is the tuning thing. Obviously, the lighter you make it, the faster you can take it, basically. The same amount of power will make something lighter go faster. There we go. Simple weight loss and things. You can pause and read all of that at your leisure. Carbon fibre and stuff in it, lighter materials. Yeah. There we go. Right. Let me get the stuff built and then put it all together. So the parts we have supplied today are a plastic boot liner, some interesting clips and bits and stuff. Those are the bits we're going to be using immediately. They are the safety latches, apparently, and they are going, if I can get this the right way round, it's that way round, isn't it? No, that. Yes, I think. Yes, because that's the top level of that. So these are going into there. Only go one way round, nice and easy. Simply push into the holes. Simply, he says. You notice the way I said simply, and then it just doesn't happen. Let's try that again. Simply, they push into the holes. Have I got it on the right side? Can't tell from the pictures. Yes, because that's the other side, and it hasn't got them on it. So it's definitely this side. They are round by the looks of it. But they don't have to be keyed in. Unless they do. Let me get a closer look and make sure. Pick the other one up. No, they are definitely round, as is the hole. So I think it's just a case of me not lining it up right or not pushing it in quite hard enough. I might need to use a tool to get this in place. Holding the small thing is somewhat difficult, so let me go with a pair of pliers carefully. These are only plastic, so be careful about damaging them. There we go. Let's get that there. Line that up there, and then we can push. Better? No. Exactly the same. Wouldn't be a problem. It should just line up and go in and be done. For some reason, I am having trouble with that. On the other side, it's easy. But it's definitely not the other side. I'm fairly sure. I'll go and double check. and make sure I'm getting it the right way. But before I do that, let me do something in this part of the build. We're going to attach that with some OP screws. They're not screws, they are. Let's get 2 of these OP screws out of the bag. And use a smaller screwdriver because they're pretty tiny screws. So this is attaching to that side. Oh, I've got that bit right. Just like that. And the 2 screws will hold that in place nicely. If I can get it lined up properly. I can tell it's going to be one of those episodes. I can already tell. Try that again, shall we? Get that lined up on there. There we go. So that's going on there, and that one is holding that in place on the other side. And that is the boot latch. This, that's the nastier side. So this is the nice side. So that's where the inside is going to be. So let's figure out what's happening with the other things. I'll do that off camera because I need to look more closely and figure it out and get them attached. I'll do that, and then we'll attach this to the... Right, you probably won't believe it. The first one went in absolutely easy. First time, I just picked it up, pushed it in, no trouble. Second one took a few minutes, but I got there in the end. So that is them attached on there with the boot catch lid there as well. So that needs to attach then to what we were playing with last time, the inside of the boot. And these need to poke out through the big holes there. You can just about see one. So that's going to fit on there like that. And we've got 9 screws to put in here. There's basically 3 along each side, 2 across there and 1 down there. I'm not going to film putting all of those in because it's awkward to do, awkward to film, and it's just putting in screws. So you've seen it all before. What I will do is get a couple in just to make sure everything lines up where it should. That was easy. Yeah, I'm going to have to manipulate this in various different dimensions to get it to work where it should. Get the screwdriver in the right places as well. So, yeah, I shall disappear, do these off camera so you can see what it's going to look like afterwards. Can't even find that one even here. There it is. So, yeah, I shall return momentarily when all of those are in and we do the next bit. Right, that's that all done and attached. I know you can't see it, but it's on the inside. You can see me, though. Look, see how shiny it is. There's 2 more things to attach. We've got boot stoppers and the little clips for the quick release things. So let's see if I can maneuver things again. There we go. The boot stoppers just go into those 2 holes there. And they just push in place like that, and that gives us something for that to close up against. That does still lock down in the locking thing, which is really nice. I'll do the other one in a moment. And these 2 little clips go onto there. Now that I'm not going to be able to do this far away from it because I've got the whole body of the car between me and it. So I'm going to have to get a bit closer to do that. But I shall clip that on, or those on, and put the other one in. And then that's going to be another issue complete. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm sorry I can't show you everything, but it's just too unwieldy to get camera angles and things. So, yeah, we'll see it soon when I'm doing more bits for the boot. We've got to fit the rear thing now, the boot liners, and yeah, it's a couple more issues of boot stuff to go. So I'll see you for that soon. Bye-bye.